I know it looks like we just jumped in the plane and flew off, but what you don't see is that before we took off, we do have a briefing, we discuss what we're going to do, and have a plan. We also had some training. Formation flying is about discipline. You've got to fly close, but you've also got to be precise. You've got to know where the other party is and know exactly where you need to be and what your out is at the end of the day. You'll notice when I'm flying in formation in number 2 position, which is on the right, my out is down and to the right. Johan had a few issues. He was checking his temperatures and oil pressures on his plane, so it was just Mark and I who took off. Took off to the right, routing off towards Bloberg, and then we went north up the coast. I must say, didn't really expect that other plane, so that was a bit of a surprise to see it go overhead. But I'm not surprised, because the lead takes control. He does all the radios and keeps a good lookout, because if you look at my head, I'm only looking at lead at the end of the day. Formation flying isn't just about flying close. You actually look for 2 points. So while I'm flying there next to Mark, what I'm looking at is the hinge on his aileron, and I'm lining it up with, today it was actually on the undercarriage leg, it might be at the bottom of the R on his plane, some other marker. Basically I'm lining up 2 points, because with 2 points you've got a reference, and now you can see whether you're going ahead or behind. From a height perspective, I'm looking at the wing. If I can see both sides of it, both the top and the bottom, then I know I'm basically in the zone. And I'm looking for a 45-degree angle from Mark's plane. Do I ever stay in position? No, not really. You're always actually fighting for that position. But while we're up and it's just me, played around a bit, went a bit line astern, which is behind. And then Mark also came past me as well to try that out as well. Mark's lead took me around a few 360s, both left and right, and I must say, it takes incredible concentration to stay in, and so the stop at the coffee shop was, to have a cup of coffee, but it was also to have a break. At the coffee shop, the wind was blowing from the north, or so said the guys who were on the ground, so we decided to land from a southerly direction, and all good. I don't know if you notice, as you get to the threshold there's a big telephone pole on your left. But rest assured we checked out, there were no wires there. Coffee was great, good to have a break, and then we returned back to the little dirt strip to head off. And at that time Johan had sorted out his oil pressures and temps, and he came and landed and joined us. So we headed off as a 3-ship. Always a lot of dust from the airfield as you take off, so a little bit of IMC. It's surprising how quickly you can lose the other guys as you take off. So we discussed the rejoining. It's always easier. Take off straight ahead, left turn, follow a line feature, in this case the power lines, and then we could join up and head off. So Johan and I always discuss whether we level or not, whether we got that 45-degree angle right, and the shadows down below are a good indicator of our positioning. Heading across from Malmesbury towards Darling, we did a few turns left and right. I tried the 4 position just for fun, moved back into number 2. And then as we hit the coast, it was a left turn heading towards Robben Island. Routing towards Robben Island, you go past Boekpunt, which is quite a picturesque area and a beautiful view of Table Mountain. Robben Island's looking beautiful with Table Mountain just behind. We don't fly over it, we fly around it, and then it's a left turn towards Big Bay Bloberg. routing towards the airfield, we know we're going to use runway 20, and so Johan moves across into echelon right. That makes it easier for the brake. As we go overhead, it's left brake and turning for runway 20.